All right, y'all. So this picture right here is not a coincidence. It's not a fake deep image or whatever you want to call it. This is actually a real photo. This is Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, and this took place this past Wednesday night on Dynamite, the go home show before it rolls in. And Chris Jericho and Sammy are now reunited because the Don Callis family kicked Sammy out. Jericho obviously had to, make the safe for his buddy, and they're now reunited as the LaSex Gods, and they're gonna be teaming up with Sting and Darby Allin to take on the Don Callis family and Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Obviously, you know, Kenny and Jericho were supposed to challenge for the belts, but again, Kenny got injured, so now you have this. And as you see by the title of the video, this honestly makes no sense at all, in my honest opinion. And this is, again, one of the many reasons as to why, when it comes to just a lot of the booking stuff that AEW does, it's so confusing, and it's just like, why? Like, why did you do that? Like, they had Sammy not even 3 6 months ago turn on this dude Jericho because he was in Jericho's shadow and he wanted to make a name for himself. So he turns on Jericho. He joins the Don Callis family, and granted, he gets injured, right? He suffers concussion. That's not his fault, but still, he's not with Jericho. Like, the whole point for Sammy to be on his own was to get away from Jericho, and now he's low key right back to being in Jericho's shadow because now I'm in Jericho, especially with Kenny out now. Sammy and Jericho are going to be a tag team. They're going to go after the tag team titles. And honestly, and that's another thing with Jericho, I feel like Jericho right now, if there's anyone who deserves to go on like a massive break from AEW, I think it's Jericho. I just think a lot of the stuff he's been doing this past year just hasn't really been hitting. Like, outside of, the match with Will Ospreay, I don't think really a lot of these feuds and a lot of the stuff he's been in has just been all that, if I'm being honest with you. And again, looking at this right here, it just don't really make sense in my eyes because, again, it's just like, Sammy, and now he's a babyface now. Like, yeah, he was a face, then he turned heel, now he's back to being a good guy again. And this is like, you're trying to make this dude a star and all that, but how's he gonna do that if he's, again, in the back pocket, in the shadow of one Chris Jericho? So it's honestly crazy, honestly. Going on with AEW. You had the devil reveal, not the devil reveal, but the whole devil storyline is honestly hit to the point where people are just waiting for the reveal. I'm one of those people. I'm just like, dude, just get to the reveal already. Like, come on. Like, they had Samoa Joe turn on MJF, and I know I'm kind of getting off topic here, but they had Samoa Joe turn on MJF and reveal that he was in cahoots with the devil. So he's been working alongside the devil this whole time. But then it's like, dude, you have been trying to keep Max healthy this whole time. What was the whole point of keeping him safe and all that when you were just going to do what you did last night? So it's little stuff like that that just makes you go, like, why they wrote that, like, why they, like, who's doing this, like, who's booking the show. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. AEW World's in, this last pay-per-view, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, but I just had to make a little video on it. I actually thought there was going to be a SmackDown review, but they're doing a best of 2023 for SmackDown. I know they did one for Raw. So yeah, we'll do it again on Saturday night. So yeah.